Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to those for elect, hearing this word in truth and sincerity. So, just going to be a quick lesson through the Spirit, dealing with how this devil, Esau, Edom, is watching us, but Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai is watching him, because these devils have it in their mind that, they're going to do what they do, of course, this whole thing with Kanye West, which is actually a psyop or a plan to actually come, at the men of the Lord, the prophets, but this man, through his pride, he think he's going to fulfill that, and pretty much he's not considering that Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, got something waiting for him, This is Psalm 71 in verse 10. It says, "For mine enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul take counsel together." And how do Esau speak against us, man? Through his media. All right, because everything you see going on right now, this is ultimately, his plan to come against the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, this is ultimately his plan to, set snares or lay a snare for the prophets, and, of course, he's not going to fulfill, what he's trying to do, because it's all going to backfire on him, as we believe, man, because, what's being done is pretty much, the Lord doing his work. All right, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai is pretty much spreading this truth more and more, but as it looks like right now, it looks like, Esau is doing what he wants to do, or he's doing what he's doing. But really, when you look at the bigger picture, this is all Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai doing this. Verse 11, it says, saying, "The Most High have forsaken him, persecute and take him, for there is none to deliver him." You see, and that's the mindset of these elites, these Edomites, man. They think that, when they come against us, that we're not going to have anybody to deliver us, man, which they're truly mistaken. Because as the scriptures say, let's go to it. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, I'm going to go to verse 15 first. It says, "Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey." Okay? "And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment." And the men, first and foremost, and, also the believers, the rest of the men, women that believe on this testimony are being spoken by the prophets. You pretty much departed from the evil of this world, and by doing so, you pretty much made yourself prey to this world. Because oil and water don't mix together. So, as these people are in wickedness and you're doing righteousness, pretty much they're looking at you sideways. Because you're not doing what they're doing. So pretty much you're kind of like a prey to them. Not kind of, but you are a prey to them, man. All right, because righteousness is not accepted in this world. Continuing on, once again, it says, "And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment." Right, because the wicked is in authority. So, of course, the wicked being in authority, he's not going to carry out righteous judgment. Case in point, Slakia. Case in point, the small hat Amalekites, man. Them being in rulership, they can do whatever they want and not be judged for it, man. Because this is their society, this is their rulership, man. All right, but when Yahweh shall return, he's coming back with the true judgment. All right, he's coming back with the pain, man, and that's what we're waiting for. You know what I'm saying? That's what we desire to come, man. But you can't expect judgment in this wicked society because Esau is the one, running things right now. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down, alluding back to the point I was making earlier about Esau's watching us, but the Lord is watching him, and they think that they're gonna move on the believers on the church of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai freely, and the Lord is not gonna do anything. But Isaiah 59:19 it says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood." All right, that's him coming in with the troops. All right, like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. And when you go into that word standard, one of the definitions is, to put to flight. So when Esau come in with the military troops, to persecute, the men of the Lord, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to lift up a standard, man. All right, that spiritual power is going to be given, all right, to whoever it's going to be given to, man. All right, now, of course, we understand that it's going to be martyrs that die for the testimony of Yahushua. All right, but, those that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, deemed to have spiritual power, they're going to show that, he's going to show that power through them. You know what I'm saying? And Esau's not going to get to have his way. All right. And Salaki, I forgot to make the point that, even in death, being beheaded, that doesn't mean a loss. That's actually a victory. You know what I'm saying? But let's go to, because, being beheaded for the testimony of Yahushua, you're going to come right back, So Esau don't get that. Esau doesn't win. Whatever he do, he doesn't win, man. This little demonization he's about to, bring out, that's nothing. That's going to be his little attempt, to come against the men of the Lord, come against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he's going to lose horribly. Now, this is what's getting ready to happen to these Edomites and the rest of the nations, of course, but, these Edomites, man, because they're the ones in power, and they're the ones who've done the most on this planet, man. So, they're going to catch the most hell out of all the nations. All the nations are going to catch hell, of course. But the nation of Edom, man, they're going to get their butt whooped. Okay? Revelation 13 and verse 9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So with y'all watching our videos, I hope you're hearing this, man. All right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And it's well documented in history. All right, who let the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans into captivity? All right, you so-called white people, man. All right. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, and this is our patience and our faith, is that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deal with this, man. All right. The Lord is going to recompense Esau for all the wickedness that, he's done. So while they try to shift the blame on the Hebrew Israelites, while they try to accuse the Hebrew Israelites, all right, and to be particular, the men of the Lord, or the true men of the Lord, all right, the great millstone, man, all right, and the like-minded brethren, while they try to accuse them, it's all going to backfire on them. You can't be pointing the fingers, with all that wickedness you got, on your hands, man. Salakia. My mind kind of, lost track right there. But yeah, man, you can't be pointing fingers at nobody with your wicked background, right? Look in the history of these so-called white people, man. Nothing but wickedness, man. Robbery, bloodshed, murder. So how the hell can you be pointing hands, all right, at somebody else? And that's why when Yahweh shall return, he's going to be the one to execute that judgment on you. Let's go to Zephaniah, right? 3 and verse 9, man. And all these scriptures I'm getting, these are the scriptures telling you that the Most High through his son is the one who's going to get you, man. All right? You watching us, but the Lord is watching you. All right? And when you move on us, the Lord is going to move on you. So Zephaniah 3 and verse 8, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Now going back to the top, where it says, therefore wait you upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. All right, beginning with the so-called white race, all right, down to the rest of the heathen, man. They're the prey, all right? And Yahweh Shai is a predator, man, and they're coming. Yahweh Shai is coming, man, to pretty much execute judgment on you people, man, all right? And you're not going to run out of this royal ass whooping getting ready to happen, Esau. All right, your judgment is coming. So go ahead and point the fingers. Do what you think you're going to, accomplish, because we know you're not going to accomplish it, but, you're going to try anyway, because prophecy say you are, right? But you're gonna lose, man. Revelation chapter 12, where it talks about you falling out of heaven, man, which heaven pretty much represent, all right, your rulership or your comfort, you know. So like, let me where it talks about the dragon being cast out of heaven, right? So this is the end of the so-called white race, all right, beginning with their elites, all right. They're gonna fall out of that rulership position, man. It's already set in stone, man. It's written. You're not gonna win, but you know what? You're gonna try anyway. But this is Revelation chapter 12, in verse 7. It says, and there was war in heaven, you know, and this is talking about the upper atmosphere, you know, when Yahweh shall return with the angels. All right, Esau and his space force is gonna go to war with the Lord, you know, Michael the archangel and the rest of the angels, man. It says Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon being, you know, the system, NATO, all right, the EU and America, man. All right, that's the dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not, neither was there a place found anymore in heaven, you know, which is ultimately Esau's rulership. All right, beginning with these top, you know, elite families, man. All right, they're going to fall out of Salakia. They're going to be taken out of that rulership position. The ones that really run this beast system, all right, they're going to lose horribly. So everything that we see being done right now, all right, is ultimately leading up to that point. All right. And like I said, it's already written that you're going to fall, man. You know, but, you know, prophecy must play out. Verse 9, it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, you know, the Edomites, man, which deceiveth the whole world. And he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Verse 10, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which is who? Esau, the so-called white man. That's the accuser of our brethren, man, which accused them before our power day and night. You know, verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And what's the word of our testimony? Well, when you go to Revelation 19 and verse, 10, it tells you that the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the, let's get that real quick. The spirit of Yahweh Shai is the prophecy, Salakia. Verse 10, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You see? And that's ultimately what we have right now, man. That's why, you know, this man is about to lose his damn mind. All right, that's why these elites are scared, because, you know, we're ultimately telling these people through prophecy what's getting ready to happen to them, man. You know, you can't escape prophecy. All right, the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai can't be broken, you know. So it says Revelation chapter 12 and verse 11 again, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. So right here, it already tells you that we win. You know what I'm saying? We already got the victory. But, you know, once again, the story has to play out. It says, and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto death. And this is talking about the true believers are in Yahweh Shai. You know, they're going to go out, you know, as a soldier, you know, not loving their lives unto death, man. And that's a true soldier. It says, verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, all right, the devil, which is Esau, the so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. You know, they're talking about when they really will come down with, you know, that wrath, man, because they know that their time is short. All right. They know that they're going to be taken out of rulership. So they're going to move, you know, with rigor, for the lack of better words, to pretty much establish their NWO. You know what I'm saying? But once again, man, he doesn't win. Esau don't win. All right. The elect of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gets the victory. You know? So they're going to keep doing what they're doing. You know, Esau is watching the prophets. All right. But Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is watching Esau, man. And when it's all said and done, this man, his end is going to be captivity. All right. So keep going, devils. You know, you're doing a good job at your lot, which is being the wicked. You know, and pretty much, your end is, like I said, captivity. All right, so with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Until next time, I say Shalom.